Marriage is a legally or formally recognized union between two adults, man and woman, in a particular jurisdiction. In Nigeria, child marriage seems to have become the order of the day, with the age of consent for girls set at 18 years old and many marrying at younger age with parental permission, especially in the northern part of the country. Thousands of girls face a life of abuse and unrealized potentials as a result of early marriage. Correspondent Linda Ike takes a look at the impact of the girl-child marriage in this report filed in from the FCT.
In Nigeria presently, thousands of girls face a life of abuse and unrealized potentials as a result of early marriage. The fifth round multiple indicator cluster survey showed that 3/4 of the underage girls in northern Nigeria are married before they are adults. The survey was carried out in 2016-2017 by the National Bureau of Statistics and UNICEF. Nigerians condemn the early marriage of girl child, saying the girl child will be prone to many diseases, slavery, subjection to exploit, and domestic violence. It was stressed further that the impact of the early marriage is enormous on women's health.
When I mean child marriage, the negative impacts are much. First of all, medically, there's something common with early and child marriage. I'm sure you've been hearing of vesico-vaginal fistula. It's part of what we call obstetric fistula, or there are different types. We have the vesico-vaginal one and the recto-vaginal one. There's one that there's a problem between the bladder and the vagina, another one where there's a problem between the rectum and the vagina. So these are common complications that occur when a woman has obstructed labor due to, let me explain it in a layman's manner. Her pelvis is not developed enough, inadequate pelvis to push out the child she's about to bear. You know, we're talking about early marriage here. So a woman is not well developed to push out a child vaginally, and because of lack of education, she goes there and tries to, push her. People will say, push, you can do it. She ends up with an obstructed labor. Before you know, the fistula just comes in. And it's a messy situation. It's a very big problem in the northern side of the country that they try to deal with year in, year out. And this particular problem needs a lot of health education.
As many Nigerians condemned the early marriage of a girl child, others were of the belief it will curb promiscuity and other excesses.
It's not withdraw her from school. It should go ahead. But there are some people who will want to pursue career and forget about marriage. By the time they come back to look at marriage, they either are too old or they find it difficult to fit into the society. And sometimes a lot of men have this complex. It depends upon the individual, it depends upon the girl also, and it depends upon the person she gets to marry at that time, how much she loves the person, and how much the parents perceive that the man can take care of her and make her life better.
In the meantime, successive administrations in the country had come up with several laws to check increasing trend. The Child's Right Bill, put in place during the administration of President Olusegun Obasanjo, readily comes to mind.
So the impacts generally can be social or health related. You understand? The social impacts are the ones we talk about. If a woman doesn't take time before getting married, she doesn't have adequate education. You understand? So by that, she doesn't get empowered. You understand? She cannot attain the level she wants to attain in life. That's a very, very important social aspect of it. Then also, when the woman doesn't have good education, good job, good social empowerment, she tends to lack confidence in herself. You can't take decisions by yourself. You can't make major decisions by yourself. You have to rely on somebody to take decisions for you because you're not well informed about what's going on out there in the society.
Though several states in the northern part of the country are yet to domesticate it, while it is operational in most states of the country. In addition, a law has been made, though in the southern states, to discourage school-age children from getting married. The bill domesticates the convention rights of a child.
So if a girl is 18 years and is focused and she thinks she has what it takes to get married and the parents are giving their consent, of course she can get married at that age. But there's no specific age of getting married. A girl can get married at 30 years if that is when she makes her choice. A girl can get married even at 35 years if that's where that girl miss her choice of person. And there are some girls who very academically minded who says, look, I must finish my university, my first degree. So we say they want a second degree before they get married. You cannot blame them. That is what their choice is. So if she finish her second degree at the age of 27 or at the age of 30 or 30 something, and she thinks that's when she will get married, of course, you must give it to her that that's what she wants.
You're still watching the MITV Primetime News. On the foreign scene segment tonight, Russia expels 23 UK diplomats. You get to find out details of these and more after the break. And on the foreign scene tonight, Russia is to expel 23 British diplomats in a row over the Nev agent attack on an ex-spy and his daughter in the UK. As the foreign ministry said, the UK staff will be expelled from Moscow within a week in response to Britain's decision to expel 23 Russian diplomats. It also said it will close the British Council in Russia, which promotes cultural ties between the nations. The British consulate in St. Petersburg, but UK Prime Minister Theresa May said her country anticipated a response of such kind. She said that the government will consider its next steps in the coming days alongside their allies and partners. And former FBI Deputy Director Andrew McCabe has been sacked days before he could retire with pension rights by U.S. Attorney General Jeff Sessions, who said an internal review found he leaked information and misled investigators. McCabe denied the claims and said he was being targeted because of his involvement in inquiry into alleged Russian meddling in the 2016 election. President Donald Trump has long accused Mr. McCabe of bias in favor of the Democrats. He immediately praised Mr. Sessions' decision to fire him. And finally, from the foreign scene, China's parliament has endorsed Xi Jinping for a second term and appointed Wang Qishan as his vice president after the ballot. The National People's Congress unanimously approved Xi, while Wang received 2,969 votes in favor and only one against. Wang Qishan was previously in charge of corruption investigations in China. He is a long-standing ally of President Xi, and his elevation is being seen as a further consolidation of the Chinese leader's power. Where we return tonight, let's talk sports. We'll be right back. And on sports tonight, Tottenham Hotspur's Christian Eriksen scored twice in a 3-0 victory at Swansea City as the North London club braced into the FA Cup semi-finals. The Danes' exquisite left-foot strike put Spurs in front after 11 minutes in a one-sided tie at the Liberty Stadium. Eric Lamela buried a right-foot shot past Swansea's Swedish keeper Christopher Notfeldt to make it 2-0 before the interval, and Eriksen killed off the hosts just past the hour. And still talking sports, Mohamed